Alright, y'all, what's good, what's poppin'? And, this is gonna be a little bit of a different video for me. I've never tried recording this game before, and we're starting in a different place. This is not the beginning, but if you want me to once I'm done being this run, obviously, if you want me to start over and at a higher difficulty, just make sure you like this video, and as soon as I'm done completing this game, or this run, I'll definitely go over this from the beginning on a higher difficulty. This is my first time playing Persona 2 or playing Persona 3, and I'm just the original reason why I got this game anyways, because obviously I'm an anime fan and I've heard a lot of positive things about Persona 3 from streamers I used to watch when I was younger, and just in general from friends I met all along the way. So I decided to try it out when this game first came out, and now I'm just trying to complete it now. So I'm just gonna upload my runs until I complete the game, and then if this content, I guess, for lack of better words, gets enough support, I'll go over it again on a higher difficulty, because I like playing fun games at a higher difficulty. Maybe even learn some strats to where I can fully understand this game, because the way I play this game, I kind of just do whatever the fuck I want, because again, this is just kind of just what I do for my runs. I'm pretty sure y'all do the same when you guys play games. So yeah, and I'm mostly curious on the challenges, because I do see people put challenges on themselves to where they can only use physical attacks and stuff like that. Just learning how to play the game through like those kind of handicaps might be interesting, but again, I'll have to see enough support to do that. I get hit in the back by a freaking shadow. How wonderful! Honestly, this level 2 is right before the fall, so I'm kind of excited. I want to know what the hell the fall really has in store for me. I haven't really fought in any, like, in my mind there are like tiers to the monsters, right? So you got your grunts, then you probably got like your commanders, right? Then you got your boss monsters, right? And then the god level deities, right? Then I have not found, damn, that they blocked one. That's not looking good for me right now. But in the deities, I'm really interested in fighting the god tier monsters in this game. Luckily I found a weakness too, so I'm gonna try and press my advantage off the weakness that I just found, right? But even when you find weaknesses in this game, I can honestly say it doesn't help, because if they have status effects, ailments, and stuff like that, it can become pretty tedious, especially if they have like really good resistances or buffs and stuff. That's kind of what I enjoy about Persona, I guess, is this combat system in particular. The getting used to the characters, building up the meter, the social links, and all that stuff. Kind of like a side thing. I don't really take it too seriously. I only really gain the social links for the women, to be honest. But like, y'all see me out here, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see my medic, right? You know what I'm saying? I have not changed her out since I started the game, and it's gonna stay that way. So yeah, trying to figure out how to kill this guy as effectively as possible. He has no posse now, so I'm just gonna jump his ass until he's dead. So yeah, he died. Honestly, the lower level monsters, they can't really step to me right now, because I'm just at that level where it's like you run up, get done up. You know what I'm saying? Unless you have like some sort of wacky gimmick, it's just gonna be a tough match for you, to be honest, if you're battling me. But I'm chilling. I honestly, my first take on Persona, I gotta say the story is pretty good. Dealing with like the evil Persona users, and how, oh look, a boss battle. The evil Persona users, and how they shake up. I'm not gonna ruin the story if you haven't played the game yet, but the evil Persona users was my favorite. I really wish I could have saved the Junpei's love interest, because honestly, Junpei's just a sad ass nigga, and he deserves to have happiness with that lady. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're a really good match too, but that's beside the point. My shadow dog always got to start the game off. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my dog for real. You know what I'm saying? My dog really do really do be holding it down for real. I got my butler here on the side. Why? Because he likes to clean up. Only when it's effectual though, because he can be mad useless real quick, and that's kind of what I don't like. But hey, I am a tad bit lucky here. I kind of already know off of prior knowledge what these monsters are kind of weak to, so I'm gonna abuse that. I don't want to like take too much time while they make my butler do their dirty work, and they gain a dodge boost, which is unfortunate. But you know what? I got something for that charm that they put on. My medic does come in handy. That's why I keep her around. But yeah, like my big goal is to get that lady that controls the blue room, that helps with the blue room. I want to get that social link really up, because I want to see what that romantic interest looks like, that cutscene, because you can take her out on dates, right? And honestly, I fuck with that the long way. You know what I'm saying? Like she's kind of like cool as fuck to me. You know, what is she? Is she like an angel, a demon? Like, what is she? You know what I'm saying? And the fact that you can flirt with her and take her out to places and shit like that, I'm down, bro. I'm there. You know what I'm saying? I can't single target because I'm always about doubling up. So I heal the guy 100 some odd every time I use a fire. If I cycle my attacks correctly, the healing is negligible, so I'm not too concerned. Look, I did 523. If I didn't heal him, he would have died this turn. I'm not mad at it. I just gotta accept it for what it is. Do more weak damage to the main threat, and then I'm more than confident I can O-code the baby. I call it a baby, but it's Cupid. I can O-code the baby whenever I want, like this. Now we gonna jump they ass, because that's what this game is all about. You want to get these jumps. If you never played this game, and this is like your first time you ever seen it, it'd be kind of crazy if that was the case. But if it is, the biggest thing you want to do is always get your jump ins, man. You gotta figure out how to get them jump ins, stab in all the time. That's the best thing for you to do. I also am trying to figure out like how to get like the best stat increase spells. But like again, I have to kind of fish for those things, because I don't know. Again, I first time playing the game, right? So I don't quite know how to find or what kind of personas to grab to get those specific strategies again. So like I can't really customize. I'm just going off of what I have, right? I haven't really even fused any personas since I've gotten past the whole evil persona users and them falling and, you know, figuring out the whole betrayal and all that stuff, which was insane, by the way. Definitely go check it out. But if you want to go through that story with me personally, again, just, you know, like the video, show support, and I will definitely go over this again. This game was definitely worth the money, in my opinion. I just like games like this. I'm always curious on what they're gonna, if the company does, what they add for extra content. Because like games like I think of like anime, right? Because, well, this is an anime game, so it's not too surprising that I think of anime. Wow, he blocked that. That's crazy. But it's not too... See, he's a lightning guy. Why is he weak to ice? Makes no fucking sense. And they killed my butler, but it's okay because he's kind of mid anyway. He's kind of mid, but I'm going to revive him. Why? Because that dodge buff is so useful. You know what I mean? But anyway, this game's really anime, right? So it makes me think of other anime, right? And the anime I think of is Magi, right? Because we're in a tower fighting monsters. What is Magi about? Going into towers and fighting monsters to gain powers after fighting monsters, right? So I think of Magi and I'm like, do you just make another like time tower event happen, and you know, you go through like an equivalent fall kind of thing, but with like different people? But is that just a different Persona game? Is that why they don't add like extra content? And I guess the only other thing they add into this game is like cosmetics, right? Obviously you see my medic, right? I obviously like put that cosmetic on because, you know, she look good in it, you know what I'm saying? So, again, I'm just curious on what they could add more, you know, like, or if they even want to add more. But like, this game is so good as is, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, what can you do but enjoy what you got, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, we're gonna just, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna do what it do. Personally, for me, when I am able to go into Tartarus, at some points they make it hard for you to go into Tartarus because of trauma and all this shit. Again, I'm not trying to spoil what happens, but again, your team goes through a lot of scarring shit, right? And so there are sometimes where it's better for your team morale not to do Tartarus. Some people, you can't ignore it and just come in here. You don't get like any like negative impacts for it, but there are some days where they will literally not let you come in here, right? So when I do get the opportunity, I try to maximize it. But again, the higher you go, the more daunting it is for your team, I'll say. Like, for me personally, I feel like it rains like medical equipment, so I never run out of like potions for health, right? But when my SP run out, boy, I want to get out so goddamn quick. It's super hard to fight some of these higher level monsters without the proper strategy, the proper ESP, right? Or SP. And if the monster you're fighting isn't or is impervious to physical attacks, it's just like, and you have no SP, you're basically just like banging your head against the wall, which again, it's fun. It makes the fight more challenging. Look how I O-code that. That was crazy. Normally the golden hands have crazy resistances, but I guess I lucked out on that one. But yeah, like, that's kind of what I enjoy about this game, is just like figuring out the puzzle to beat all the monsters. I think that's like the biggest pull in this game, is that there's so many. Don't get me wrong, the monsters aren't different, but they come in different colors, and those different colors come in with different stat effects or like resistances and stuff like that, and trying to figure out, you know, how to beat them before they get into their, like, in my opinion, they get into like the certain mode where they just start one-shotting everything, especially at the higher level, is just something that I enjoy like immensely, right? So just trying to figure this guy out though. This guy's a fire type, right? So in my mind, I'm thinking ice, but the lady that does ice, I don't normally roll with her because she just, like, I don't know. If I bring her, I gotta bring Junpei. Like, I have certain squads I bring, right? So if I take out the butler, I can't bring my dog. I gotta switch them out, and I gotta bring Junpei, and then I gotta bring the ice lady, right? But also, I don't use the little kid at all because he's like light, and that's kind of my main character shtick. So you know what I'm saying? He's kind of just over there. You know what I'm saying? The little kid's not allowed. Look, this is a grown-up thing. You know what I'm saying? Little boy, you stay over there. I'll help you with your homework. But you know what I'm saying? You're he's more the mascot than the dog. Funny enough, but it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Again, gotta figure these guys out. Trying to figure out what their weaknesses are. I think. Like, the crazy thing about it is, though I'm rewatching this battle, right, I don't think I ever found out what those guys' weakness is, right? I think I just kind of strong-armed my way through this fight, which is sometimes what you have to do, because there are some monsters you fight that have absolutely no weakness, and it's a pain in the ass, for lack of better words. But again, it's the whole enjoyment of the game, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of just accept it and try to do my best. Normally, too, I would play this game like mad inebriated. I'd have like bottle of rum and I would drink to like every battle and shit. But because of my life's struggles since I moved back, it is becoming more difficult to do that. So yeah. Support, and pray for your boy. But yeah, we're gonna use that gun to shoot us in the head to call this persona. You know, use our trigger to activate this persona, this mask that they wear that gives them superpowers. And yeah, you know, yeah. Darn it, I feel like I get such an endorphin hit when she lands a crit with her auto attack. I don't know why. It's just, it is what it is. When you get a crit and you're not spec to do a bunch of crit, like getting one crit is kind of like a hallelujah moment. There's this one streamer that I'm thinking of very avidly where the clip is him just going whoa, and he's just like, his hands are up in the air and stuff. I forgot his name. I think his name is Morse Critical, but yeah, it's that feeling. It gets that same kind of energy, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it's like really clutch and you kind of need it to really implement your game plan. I'm telling you, like, I think Persona is one of the best games for degenerate gamblers. Why? Because of the combat, the way the combat works, and I think that's like the main thing, just how the combat works. And the more enemies you fight, the more you're just kind of like rolling the dice, like, come on, RNG, you know what I'm saying? Like, it hits a certain kind of like gambling spot, you know what I'm saying? So if you agree, you know, let me know down in the comments. If you don't, be like, bro, I don't understand what you talking about, you crazy. But you know what, fuck it, bro. Like, that's what it does for me anyway, and that's why I'd probably, like, I enjoy the game, but these games are so like one note for me. You really have to play it for the story. Like, you really have to like the story, like the characters, get into the characters to really enjoy the game fully, in my opinion. Like, for me, like, I want to use her name, Yukari. Yeah, like, I enjoy Yukari, the lady that was talking, that you see talking on the side. Like, her story, like her interactions with other people is really nice. Junpei, I like how he's like kind of like comic relief, but he can kind of be an asshole when he gets stressed out. Like, my butler is a really good like boxer, and I like his kind of like tenacious personality, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are like characters that I've gotten invested in, you know what I'm saying, which makes the game kind of more enjoyable, in my opinion, right? But again, I feel like if you can't, if it's hard for you to do that, these games are going to be like hard to get into, you know what I'm saying? Because the combat can be really one note to an extent, but like, again, you gotta enjoy the team, and you gotta enjoy like how the system works, you know what I'm saying? And it's not for everybody, is what I'm trying to get at. But to wrap this back around to what I was talking about, because obviously they showed a release for the newer one, right? I think it was Persona 4 remastered or something like that. And I just want to know from the Persona community, like, what do you guys like? What makes you guys want to invest in the next series? Is it because you already have prior knowledge about the characters involved, or is it just the intrigue of the story? You know what I'm saying? Because I assume the fall is going to be a part of all of the stories. It's just going to be incorporated in a different way. Is that, if that's true, let me just type true in the comments and I'll understand. But yeah, like, what pulls you into buying another Persona game is like my big question. Also, if you guys realize me avoiding some shadows, it's just strictly because I only big game fish. I do not fuck with the small fry. It's just a waste of time. If they hit me by accident, okay, it's on like Donkey Kong. But if they don't and I get away with it, you know what I'm saying, I ain't mad at it, you know what I'm saying? But right now, we're gonna focus on blowing up this wrestler to Kingdom Come, because why? I need that EXP, you know what I'm saying? We're like, the fall is coming. Everybody's talking about they're gonna die. I'm trying to make sure my team's strong as hell, so whatever I decide to do, my team is strong enough to execute the plan, you feel me? So I only got two choices. Either I save a dude that's been causing me a lot of problems, or I kill a dude that's been causing me a lot of problems, you know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm gonna leave it up in the air. But if the man has been causing me problems, all right. Like, there's one robot lady. She named Ida, or I guess one of the two. And I don't even know where she at right now, because that nigga done fucked up all sorts of shit. Okay, he shot a dude. You know what I'm saying? I had another nigga with me, and he was pretty solid, and he got shot. All right, it was crazy. I was like, goddamn, type shit. You know what I'm saying? I had to put my drink down. I was like, what the fuck's going on? You gonna shoot my nigga in cold blood and walk away? No. You know what I'm saying? I might have to get my get back for real. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't know. But he does have some sort of integral role with the fall. I don't like again. If he does make the fight easier, it might be handy. But again, if I can just make everybody dummy strong, like, do I need the nigga anyway? You know what I'm saying? So. But hey, you know what? That guy is done and dusted, bro. It was mad easy. Again, I've been in this section of the tower for a while, so I am familiar with some of the weaknesses of the monsters. Though I will not lie to you, some of the monsters, they'll try to trick you, right? They won't have the same weakness, right? So you know, it's a toss-up. You really gotta figure it out. But I'm not gonna struggle right now because I ain't find nothing to really make me struggle yet. There are some monsters that you'll find, obviously, that are like leagues above the others. Again, those the tier levels that I was talking about right now. I think the red glowing ones are kind of like lieutenants, and then, you know, I guess there's monsters that live behind doors, right? And those would probably be like captain level, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you get into the deity level at some point. And then I wanted to break that because I wanted the item, and I got fucking hit, bro. And I saw that and it healed me, and I was kind of just like, wow, that's kind of nice. But like everybody else kind of got doo-dooed on. My two wind element people were completely fine though. They blocked that. I do not like that. I do not like that at all. It's not looking good so far. Are they? Now, what goes on in my mind when I see that, immediately I'm thinking, so are they immune to every element? Do I want to hit them with another element? And so, you know, you need to buy for time. It's kind of like the crucial part here. I'm thinking to myself, physical attacks. Let's change the game plan. Crit, weakness, even better. Love to see it. Now we jumping their ass. We getting in that ass. You know what I'm saying? We got something for them. You know what I'm saying? And now they done and dusted, bruh. They gonna try to step to me? Expect me not to find a weakness? Crazy. I got so, like, money in this game is so easy to come by. It's ridiculous. You just do what you're supposed to do in this game, and you're just swimming in it. I kind of enjoy that. They don't make it too challenging, but I think it could also be because of my difficulty. I think I'm on like hard. I don't know. There's like, it could definitely be more challenging. That's for sure. I know that I'm not max difficulty right now. I'll save that for you guys if you guys decide to want to watch me struggle and freak out. Some of these matches do be getting crazy, especially when you fight the hand for the first time and they have like all the resistances and you have to kill them quickly or they run. It's kind of just like, bruh. Hey, I'd rather heal him now than later. Oh my god. Now he looks like he's resistant to physical attacks too. Oh, and I healed him off the physical attack. So you know what that means? No magic, no physical. I'm just gonna hit him with the... I call this deity magic, but I don't really know what it's called. And it did giga damage, so alright. You know what? I'm gonna just stick with it. This is, you know what? This is why that's why he's my dog for real. Me and him, you know what I'm saying? That's why he's my dog for real. He got that deity magic on lock, bro. What dog you know that can do the magic of the gods? Not many. I'll tell you that much. Alright, what's the plan here? What's the play? What's the plan? What's the play? That's all I need to know. What's the plan? What's the play? I think I'm trying to look for like a deity like item to throw, because I can't really hit him with anything that she has, because I don't want to heal him, right? And the goal for for this monster in particular is to kill it as quick as possible, because in like 2 turns to 3 turns it'll just vanish. And I think he gives like a bunch of EXP and money or something like that, so you know what I'm saying, it's always good to kill it. There's a giant version of it too, which is the same thing, just, you know, Giga. So the only real time I've ever used the block mechanic. But I'm pretty sure once I fight the like god tier monsters, the deity level monsters in this game, I'll be blocking a lot more. I'm waiting to be forced to do it, to be honest. We already fought it, so we already know what is going on and what is going down, right? So I just clicked too fast, and that's why you see me like freeze right there. I was just like, wow, did I just do that? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Persona. Here we go. What is your guys? If you are played Persona before, right? What's your favorite Persona game? Honestly, like, I wanted to play like more of the Persona-esque games to really like see if I enjoy this style of game. This is also the first style of game like this I played. Like, I don't know what type of game you'd put this in, like an RPG, MMO, whatever, sandbox, something or other. Like, I don't know what this game would fall under other than a strategy game, right? So it's my first time playing a game like this. So I wonder, you know what I'm saying, like, how am I trying to say this? What is like the draw? You know what I'm saying? Like, how else can like a different variation? Not even talking about Persona, because there was like another game that came out like this. I think 2 other games like this. Expedition 33 is a good example of this that have came out recently, right? That was just the newest one, like off the top of my head, right? But like, what's the pull for you to get into a game like this? Is it the story or is it the combat? For me, especially seeing Expedition, I would argue it's the combat. Like, I don't really like. I don't say I don't care about the story. I don't think the story is what pulls me in personally. I feel like so long as the combat's interesting, I'll get into the story regardless of if I give a hoot about the characters, really. Am I the weird one for that? Y'all let me know. Like, I feel like you gotta like how the majority of the game is gonna progress, right? And I don't feel like the game is gonna progress. Yeah, I just don't feel like the game will progress without you like for your personal run. The game won't progress for you if you don't like the combat. Like, if it just seems too much of like a tough chew, you know what I'm saying? Like, the only way I can describe it is like you're chewing like meat, right? You kind of want it to be soft, tender, easy to swallow. You don't want it to be really chewy. Most people don't want the meat they eat to be really chewy, or really tough, right? You kind of just want it to be digestible, right? So for me, the only way games can be really digestible is if the combat is really enjoyable, because again, that's, for me, being a combat junkie, that's where I'm gonna dive most of my time into. Like, I'm an inherent grinder. I'm a RuneScape OG, you know what I'm saying? And most of the games I was raised off of playing on PC, we're all grinding games. So it's like, of course, I'm gonna dive into that grinding aspect. That's why, again, the like social links are kind of like a side note in my mind. The only real social link that I'm trying to get right now is the redhead. She's the ice lady I was talking about earlier, but you have to get like max intelligence just to do that. And I'll tell you what, just trying to upgrade those like smaller perks to your charm, charisma, and academic, it's just so annoying. It's easier to do all of them except for your academic. I don't know why. You can answer all the questions correctly in school, but all it's gonna do is make people like you more. It's like I'm using my brain to answer a question, and the question makes me more attractive. It doesn't make me smarter. Like, what the fuck? Like, but that's what my mind goes to, right? I've always, maybe this is off my personal experience, but I've never had a girl come up to me and say, "Wow, you got that math problem right. That was so hot." You know what I mean? Like, the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Just because I got my reading comprehension questions correctly didn't make me instantly more attractive in the class. It didn't make me cooler in school either. You know what I'm saying? It's like, the fuck? It's just the interesting things that made me laugh in this game experience, I guess you could say. But yeah, he's done and dusted. Right now, if I could really explain the overarching goal of my runs right now, is just fighting interesting bosses. I'm really just trying to see more Personas 2. That's why you're gonna see me really cycling through my Personas, really trying to get rid of some of the stuff that I've had for a long time, even though they're reliable as hell. I just don't. I want to shake it up, you know. I don't really want the reliable stuff right now, especially if they're low level. I want to fuse them, but when I fuse my personas that I have right now, I get lower level personas that I've already had. So it's like, there's no point in doing it. So again, I gotta out with the old, in with the new type shit. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So yeah. There used to be like passageways that were blocked off that you couldn't get into until you like unlocked a certain part of the story, right? And I'm finding that less in the higher levels. Oh, finally! Looks like we're gonna have a boss battle, guys, and we're fighting a bunch of samurai. So it's gonna be a hopefully a really enjoyable match. But okay, so I don't know if this is stupid or not, right? But I feel like their colors tell me a lot. Okay, so if it's red, I try not to hit it with anything fire. If it's black, or purple rather, I try not to hit it with any dark things. If it's light, obviously I don't hit it with any light things. Why? Because I would think the color is trying to tell me something about the monster, just inherently, right? Just trying to absorb context clues before I go into the match. He blocks electricity. It doesn't surprise me because thunder in some like mangas that I've read are actually like holy things, purifying things. So the fact that it blocked that being white did not surprise me. It didn't surprise me. My next question in this battle is, what is the red guy weak to? I'm immediately going to ice, but I don't think I have quality ice stuff. You see me use the light, and I'm really nervous about this, and he doesn't have any resistance to light. So that boggles my mind. The purple dude isn't weak to light either, so now I'm even more confused. So you know what? I'm gonna stab them with my 2 sword users and hope to God for a crit. And I get a crit. The endorphins are increasing. I just need one ice move and I cannot switch out. Or maybe I can. Do I? I do not opt for the ice. He's resistant to fire. I am in trouble. Hey, I missed the he missed my main character though. I like to see it. I like to see it. I do like to see it. I'm gonna try and inflict poison on him. I don't know why. My dog just didn't attack. The misses are the same thing with the crits. They just do something to me that feels hella good. I need more of those misses to like get through this. I always try to do. Again, if y'all haven't seen my gameplay, go back, go through my channel, go through my Adventure Time series. You guys are gonna figure out I do not like dying. I like doing everything in one clean shot because why? It feels good. Okay, so I'm trying not to die. I'm trying to kill them all in one shot. This lady, she can do she can do like 3 things, right? When she's not evolved like she is right now, she can do like about like 2 to 1 things, and those things vary on your situation. Sometimes she'll give you SP healing, sometimes she'll just give you healing, sometimes she'll remove all status effects. It all just depends. He's taking a shit on him, and look, I was right. He is weak to ice. So you know what that means? We're going to Sizzler. We're gonna pop a cap on their ass. You know, we're gonna pin a tail on them. You know, we're gonna pull their muffin cap back, Blue. Y'all don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. Look, they're all almost gone. All right, okay. We're gonna. I'm just trying to figure out what is the guy in the center weak to, and did I see it? Did I see it and I didn't acknowledge it? I don't think I did. So we're going gambling, and I didn't get a crit. That's fine. That's fine. You know, they're all low. We might pull off a one and done. I'm gonna cut him. Why? He's a samurai. This should do nothing but a crit. Damn it, no crit, but he's low. I think we can Oko. I think we can one-shot all 3 of them in one go if no weird shit happens. No funny business. No funny business. He missed. Alright, alright. We're getting a little bit of negative RNG right now. It's fine, though. Okay, 1 down. We're sitting pretty well. Oh, and she gets a crit! Let's go! Now we're gonna jump that. We're gonna jump that ass. Cause they done dusted. We got 1 left. We got 1 left, but he like 5 HP. I expect nothing but his demise. Why? Because I know the weakness is ice. He's gonna take a shit on him. Some of these personas are just wacky as hell. I'm gonna just say that. Why is the demon on the toilet? And when he activates, it just looks like he's taking a mean shit. I don't know. It's funny though. Again, I tell you guys, I normally play this game inebriated. I cannot do it now. It makes me upset. But the fact that that dude is taking a shit and that's how he activates his attacks is hilarious. What the fuck? He says he's the shit, and the way he's the shit is because he takes shit. He takes shits on the enemy. You know what I'm saying? It's like the fuck. It's just great. It's great. I have seen in some of the older Persona videos or older Persona games that I've researched before I got into this that there were like fairies and stuff like that you can get as like support monsters. I wonder. I don't remember seeing any or picking up any fairy personas, but like I wonder if they're gonna like bring back those kind of like interesting monsters, or like maybe make, excuse me, I went to sneeze, or make like funny designed monsters that attack. Okay, so I made it to a boss, so you know it's probably a good time to retreat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got some other daytime stuff to do. I think this is before the final exam, so you know what I mean. I just kind of wanted to see where I was at in Tartarus. I've been gone for kind of a minute, so I wanted to reacclimate myself, right? I don't want to bump into anything too severe just yet, so we're gonna just move on. Doo 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 doo. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Look at Shawty. Look at Shawty. You know she looked good in pink. That's why she wore that dress. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is the redhead lady I was telling y'all about. I call her the boss bitch because she dressed like a boss bitch, and her family runs an entire company that kind of runs the city. But that's beside the point. Her daddy dead, but that's beside the point. That's a whole other thing. That's that nigga. That's another nigga that got shot too, and that shit was crazy, bro. I was like, all right, do I have to get my get back for the lady a part of my team because her daddy died to this other nigga? Like, dude, there's a whole bunch of lore to this. I'm not trying to spoil it. But, like, hey, if you didn't know her daddy died. My bad. You don't know how he died. All you know is he got popped, bro. He got popped trying to do the right thing. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is.
I want to fight. That's why you're here. You got me. Yay. I've made my decision as well.
I'm telling you, Yukari, and then the blue room girl. I'm trying to max it out. I already maxed out Yukari, but like the blue room lady is the next target, to be honest. I just gotta see what's up.
If we can defeat Nix, and I'm confident. But from we've got someone on our team. That's true.
Again, right now everybody's worried about something called the fall, right? And the fall is basically like the apocalypse, and my whole team is stressed out about it, honestly. And when I get the dialogue options, I try to be cool about it. I try to be lighthearted about it. Why? Because it's good for morale. I like, you think a bunch of kids trying to save the world, or a bunch of like teens trying to save the world while going through school. Yeah, I don't want to be the negative guy, and I don't like it when people are depressed. So I just try to keep a positive mental. And hopefully that helps everybody else get through the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? But right now with me, it's hard to do that. So, you know what I'm saying? When they get depressed, I'm just trying to make a joke out of it. Yeah, like, okay, so, like, you have choices for social links to go after, right? For me personally, like, I don't care what the dudes, like, connect to when it comes to combat. I don't care. You get invested in them, and they start talking weird, and then I'm out. Personally, I'm out. You start getting weird, I'm out. All right, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? One fat dude's trying to call me his brother all the time, and I'm like, listen, nigga, all you do is eat noodles and, you know, stuff your face with hot dogs, telling me about how you like eating noodles and stuffing your face with hot dogs, and you gonna tell me we cool now? Like, I don't know, man. In real life, if me and like a homie was all we do is go out and eat together, I'd be like, damn, nigga, you wanna like go work out and shit, bro? You put on like 200 pounds every time I see you, bro. Like, I'm worried for your heart, nigga. Your heart gonna swell up something like a greasy pig, bro. And then all of a sudden you're gonna be sweating bacon grease talking about, hey man, have you heard about this new menu item they have out here? It's called the pig fat butt fuck. It's covered in grease. They deep fry it 5 times, wrap it in bacon. That's a mean motherfucker, man. Type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, bro, like, are you good, bro? Is your heart pumping fucking straight grease in your chest? Like, goddamn, you know? He sweats so much his sweat's like a dip. You know what I'm saying? He eats so much his sweat is a dip. You know what I'm saying? It's like what, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Other than him, there's like a track dude too, but like all he do is talk about his siblings and shit, how he has to take care of his family because his mom's like sick and shit. And I'm like, all right, that's cool, bro, but I don't know. Again, like, this guy, like, being a sports dude, I'm just like, hey, can we just play the sport? You know what I'm saying? He ain't gotta get personal. Come on, man. Now I'm thinking to myself, all right, guys, help me out here. All right, niggas. So if you're homie down and out, right? You gonna want to be there for your homie, right? But when they always talking about that sad shit, are you gonna be like, are you the type of person to be like, yo, bro, can we just lock the fuck in for like 5 seconds? We ain't gotta be sad right now. You know what I'm saying? It's time to be like on some positive tip, or like, hey, let's work out that negative energy by lifting a bunch of weights, or like for me, my favorite thing is combat sports. So I'd be like, hey, I see you're in a shitty mood. I'm in a shitty mood too. Do you want to like hit the punching bag, or do you want to like spar? Question mark? Question mark? You know what I'm saying? Like for me as like in the like I would say this is why I'm struggling right now a lot, and that's why you don't see me playing fighting games right now, is because I just don't have the right coping mechanisms. I can't get them because life is being an asshole to me right now. But that's beside the point. You know what I'm saying? Those coping mechanisms. But yeah, what's your guys' favorite coping mechanisms for negative emotions? Right? For me, again, physical exercise and combat sports. To me, I think it's a gold mine. It just whenever you're upset. But yeah, what do you guys like to do? I know like some people like to eat their problems away, and ain't nothing wrong. But again, if every time I see you, you gain like an extra 200 pounds, I'm gonna look at you and be like, hey, yo, homie, bro, if we were to fight right now, I feel like your titty would punch me first. You know what I'm saying? Or I would be like, hey, bro, what are you gonna do, big guy? Sit on me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I make it a joke. Am I fucked up? Let me know.
You're such a smart boy, Koromaru. You follow us around even without a leash.
Yeah, Koromaru, my nigga, though. Oh, and I save a cat.
What?
Save your pets, guys. When they walk into Tartarus, go and get them. Don't leave your cat out there to get jumped by a bunch of shadows.
Welcome back.
Wait, bring it back to your house and let it jump your feet from the shadows while you sleep. Because they enjoy it, and it annoys you to all hell get out. Cats. Any cat enjoyers? Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I make jokes off of cats because there's another way you can say cat, and people will understand what you mean, right? So I will use that different way of saying it as a joke, and sometimes they get it and it's a laugh. Other times they don't get it and it's still a laugh. So it's like it's a double entendre. It's a double entendre. It's a great one too. I just I'm thinking about it now that I said it. But I don't know. I feel like you can't use it on a woman depending on how they're feeling. You might start a riot. But if they get it and they understand a good joke, maybe it's a good joke to have. I don't know. Honestly, at this stage in the game, I don't even know why I opened up that one, because genuinely, once you get to a certain level, you only want to open up the boxes with 2 to 3 dots on it, because those ones tend to yield like actual items, like you see right there. I'm gonna put it on my butler. Every time you know what I'm saying, you get that opportunity to upgrade their gear, bro. That's a squad for real, bro. You can't just leave them out there. But yeah. This mechanism here, I feel like I should just use it to. This is basically like a level skip mechanic, right? And it brings up anyone on your party to your level, and I just think I should use this on Junpei and the little kid, because or Junpei and the ice lady, because they might come in handy in the boss fight later, and I didn't do it in this run. I might do it in my next run, just because, like, again, if I need to like use them for the boss battle, Junpei is kind of like my fire guy, and you know the other lady is my ice lady. That's why you see what I'm saying. You see what I'm getting at? He's my flame my fighting flame swordsman. The ice lady is just my Fiora with ice powers. You know what I'm saying? So like they have their purpose. So if I need them for their purpose, you know what I'm saying, I might have to pull them out. But my dog has slashing and dark damage, so it's kind of like he fills the place for Junpei, and my butler fills the place for the ice lady, and they're interchangeable. However, I feel is necessary, and that's my strat anyway for right now. But yeah, I'm trying to like see what their personas unlock too once they get to a high enough level. But right now, the only one that really is at a level to where I'm seeing full potential are the people I'm with right now. So there's no point. When I first saw this, I was thinking to myself, oh damn, there's gonna be like some sick ass monster in here, and I'm gonna have to fight like a giant shadow that lurks in the shadows. Fuck no, there's just blood on the floor to tease me. Yeah, we're gonna avoid the guppies and go for the big fish. Even the glowing red ones right now in this tower level, I don't know what to call it, aren't that intriguing to me. The doors are really what I'm looking for. Those doors they tend to be where I struggle the most and tend to be where I die, because those are the monsters that have those insta-kill scenes that I was talking about earlier. If I don't kill them fast enough, they just gain so much power that they ult-kill me, and it's just like, well, what can you do? They might not even attack for the entire game, and they get that one play that fucks my entire team, and it's just kind of like, wow. Alright, so he has magic physical defense up, and you know what, that's fine. I'm not mad at it. I just gotta pop the bubble, and then proceed to fuck him up, right? So yeah, I gotta figure out when I want to do that. He's immune to all magic attacks too, so it's kind of like shit right now. Hey yo, but his buddy's about to get fucked up. Look, now he gets to jump. Now we get to jump. Let's go. Perfectly executed plan, flawless if I do say so myself. Flawless if I do say so myself. My medic did have to shoot herself in the foot, but it's fine. She can heal that up. Ooh, in this persona, I was actually super glad I picked her up, because again, like my main character, his one weakness is he doesn't carry a strong ice persona, and unbeknownst to me, this lady is actually light and ice attribute, right? So that will come in handy for later, especially if I run into that samurai trio again. I can literally just beat the fuck out of the fire variant. I already know what the light one is weak against, I believe, and so it's just figuring out how to kill the center guy before he gets too crazy, right? So yep, my personas are leveling up. I'm just trying to get these guys to start doing severe damage for their respective elements, and then I might switch out to my secondary team, which was originally my primary team, and then I'm saying work from there. I'm also curious to see if I skip levels with my other like Junpei and the Ice Lady, if their personas also skip levels too. I don't think they do, but it'd be nice if they did.
There's a shadow.
Oh no, it's a shadow. Bro, I need to play tag better, like honestly. Oh, but look, it's different monsters this time though, so maybe I'm starting to enter a new stage. Who knows? Oh, and these guys are fire, obviously. I generally like the style of monsters that I find, even though, again, they're all just palette swaps for the most of it. I still really do enjoy encountering them, because like you don't know what to expect, even though you might have fought the monster before, you never know like what the resistance is, or like what they're gonna actually hit you with. Like again, the color can be misleading, but sometimes they're really on point. Like the one in the center, I thought it'd be weak to dark damage, but it actually didn't die to it. You know what I'm saying? It didn't get O-code. It didn't like suffer any significant weaknesses. So. Oh, and ice is their weakness. So you know, look. I just got her, and she's already paying dividends. It's crazy. I'm surprised that ice shit isn't healing me. But you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. Nice. I was thinking to myself, there's no way he can dodge while he's concussed, and then it misses, and I'm like, fuck this game. Again, a real big endorphin hit is hitting the insta kill. In my opinion, it's the same thing like the crit. It's RNG. I'm rolling the dice. Come on, eights. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing freaking what's that one board game that people be playing and they be rolling them eights, like 90-sided dice and shit, trying to get them high rolls. I can't remember what it's called. My brain immediately wanted to say World of Warcraft, but I know that's fucking wrong. If y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about, please let me know. What's it called? People be Dungeons and Dragons. See, look at me. I'm smart. I just had to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm rolling the dice like Dungeons and Dragons, bro. Come on, fucking 20, D20. Let's go.
Maybe there's something nice.
There's a chest.
Honestly, I like this floor of the tower too because, again, it's so it's kind of psychedelic, and then the eyes on the walls, like I don't know, I have a thing for eyes, so like when I see like the rainbow eyes on the side of the wall and shit like that, like all the dots start looking like different eyes if you follow the aesthetic and shit. Ooh, look, another boss battle. And then you think, if these are all eyes, then whose eyes do they belong to? And who is watching me right now? Is it the guy who controls the fall? You know what I mean? Like, so many questions. So now it's white dice with green, like, face. I'm thinking, do I try burning it? You know what I mean? Maybe the green means grass? I don't know. Dark is not the weakness, so I'm kind of sad, but I'm still gonna figure it out. Lightning didn't heal it, so that's a plus. If wind heals it, I'm gonna be kind of nettled. Okay, it didn't heal it, which is good. Oh god, what fresh hell is this? No, and physical attacks heal it, so that's not good. And he can kind of taunt my people, so I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But you know what? I just have to make sure my healer isn't going crazy, because my healer is the answer to this problem, this ailment that he inflicts. And you guys see now why I keep her on my team, because she's valuable. Go ahead, shawty. So that hurt. He hits like a Mack truck, and that kind of sucked, but you know what? Fuck it. We out here, we're definitely gonna get him down. The goal right now is just survive until it's my medic's turn, then I heal and I run my strat again. Right now it's just probing for information. We understand that physical attacks are gonna heal him, so I'm gonna just stick to their respective elements, and then with my main character, that's where I cycle. Just stick to my strat. When her, like, I like the fact that the personas have like other stages to them, to where they can improve, right?
What's next?
And I just wonder how many personas have that unique effect, or if all of them do, and if so, how far do I have to stick with the persona for their improvement to show? You know what I mean? And again, I'm not trying to give too much away because, you know, if you want to play the game for yourself, I want to keep that kind of mystery for you. But like, yeah, like there's like more to this game that can be enjoyed depending on how you like to enjoy the game. And one thing that I could see myself getting really invested in is just the progression of personas and seeing if how they improve, right? How they improve. Again, I'm trying to see if I can dispel fear myself, but I actually have a persona that resists fear, but I learned that later in this recording. He's gonna heal, that's fine. So long as he doesn't heal all his HP, I'm happy.
Pull the trigger.
Pull the trigger, she says. Oh shit. Everybody hold your butts. See? And then that shit like that makes me clench my ass so tight, cuz if that OHKOs, bro, I am salty. I'm salty. Cuz those are one of those moves that if you fuck up, you will die. You will die, and it'll feel like shit. But like at the same time, sometimes it's just like, damn it, you know when a run is going bad when you survive like 3 of those, and you're like, okay, the first 2 were luck, the third one's kind of just like, oh, something's going drastically wrong, right? So the plan isn't planning is what I'm trying to get at. I got a poison too, so let's go. Like any ailment I can inflict, I'm just like, we're going to Sizzler, because like that's good RNG. We just, oh my god, I shot him and healed him for 88. Holy fuck. But the poison goes for 268. We're still in there. We're still doing good, but you know what? We could be doing way better. You know what I'm saying? If I just hit him with a wind attack, you know, and I didn't heal him, you know, we'd already be walking into Sizzler. You know what I'm saying? But I'm being slow, and I'm gonna have my dog try to eat this man for lunch. My assassin shadow dog. I'm telling you, this dog is just savage, bro. You call this, I call him Mini Torgal. Like, bro, he's literally man's best friend, especially in battle. How many of y'all be naming your pets after like video game pets? Is that like that's probably like an extremely niche thing, right? You have to be like an extreme fan to be like into that. I haven't even really played the game that Torgal's even in. The Final Fantasy, what, Jigillion and 5? Like I don't remember what Final Fantasy it was. I know it's the newest one. And I won't lie to you, like I saw that game and like I saw a gameplay of it. Don't get me wrong, it looked like a fire game. Like it looks fun to play, but in general, I personally couldn't get into it. Like I just couldn't. I want to finish the first Final Fantasy game that I went through with Cloud, and really try to understand that world, because I feel like that's a little bit more intriguing to me personally. But because again, I personally want to know who was Cloud during when all this shit was going down originally with Tifa, and how is Cloud and Sephiroth related, and like who the fuck their mom was and all this shit. Like the fucking Mako, like all that shit. Like I want to know, you know what I'm saying? And I want to go through that journey myself and like kind of like what's the word? Solve the puzzles, put the pieces together, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I like that stuff. I like that detective shit. I want to say because of all the shit I like to watch as a kid, detective like murder, horror movies, murder mysteries. I was interested in law enforcement, so like that kind of like murder mystery stuff. Being a detective always intrigues me. I'm always drawn in by it. That's kind of why I like stories, because again, it's kind of like, can you figure out the story before the story tells you what the story is? You know what I'm saying? And look, I got high marks, and all of a sudden my charm goes up. Like, nigga, you like nobody like. At least when I was growing up, right? When you got straight A's, you would think, damn, I'm smart, not damn, I'm handsome. It's so silly in my mind, anyway. It's so silly. It tilts me too, because I really just want to max out my intelligence just so I can start building my social link with the other lady, right? Just to see where it goes and what will happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm curious. I'm curious on what will happen. I already know that there's a potentially negatives to getting too close to every female, but at the same time, man, like I'm just trying to increase the social link. If I gotta choose one, I already know which one I'm gonna choose, bro. Like it's not that hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Okay, so obviously this game is for, I feel like this game was made for like a specific person in a specific state of mind at a specific time in their lives, right? And every person, when they are in a specific mindset, they need a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, TLC. And I feel like this interaction in and of itself is probably the best TLC whoops, in my opinion. I love it when a girl slips up in a conversation and they get shy, bro. That shit, I snort that shit like cocaine, bro. I don't know what it does to my mind. It's great. It's great. It makes me feel great, and you know what I'm saying? It's just like you want to be like, oh my god, this girl is so adorable. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I appreciate the scene. That's why I appreciate the scene, right? I'm trying to see what it's like for someone as serious as this lady right here, right? But yeah, like the quirky little dating options in this game when it comes to females anyway is just another thing that keeps me, you know, interested, intrigued. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, like the guys, you can do that too if you're into that shit. But like again, when they start becoming a pattern of them getting really mushy, I'm just kind of like, all right, I'm gonna bail now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not really my cup of tea, right? So, but yeah, you know, like I feel like this game has a little bit of something for everybody. You know, you just gotta find it. And again, I'd like to say, like, I like to say it's easy to find too. You just gotta grind for it. I would definitely say this game is a grind. It doesn't happen immediately, but you know, it's a great journey. I'm definitely enjoying it, especially for it being my first time playing this game too. I don't know what it is, but when I buy games for the first time, like, obviously I always say try everything once, but when I first got this game, I was literally telling myself, this is gonna suck. Like, I'm not gonna like it. It's gonna be hard as fuck. Like, I don't know if that's because of like all my fighting game like history and like just going through fighting games and just, you know, all that, and then that like struggling in and of itself, but that's just like my mindset when it comes to like all games for my first time. And when I'm pleasantly surprised about how much I enjoy the game, I don't know, it just changes my perspective on the entire game as a whole. Like, if it's super easy to just like to just jump into a game and have fun regardless of how long it's been or how much experience or knowledge you have on the game, like in my opinion, that's a great game. You know what I'm saying? Like if a game can like sell you on playing it multiple times, in my opinion, that's a great game. For instance, I feel like Pokemon is probably one of the greatest games ever made because of that. Like you can go back and play Pokemon 1,000 times and have equal amount of enjoyment in every single run. You know what I'm saying? Like you could not even have to start over on Pokemon and just keep trying to do the online trading, online battles, and like just keep moving forward in that regard, and you will still have a great time. Like I love Pokemon for that. I'll always love Pokemon for that. But yeah, I generally want to get a Switch again just so I can get some of the Pokemon games I haven't tried and go over them, like Soul Silver, Heart Gold. The fact that I missed that drop, I like it fucks me up because my favorite variation of Pokemon was the Fire Red and the green and the blue. I forget what they called them. I had the OG Fire Red. My brother had the Emerald Green. I just remember the name, funny enough. And so when they had the Heart Gold, Soul Silver, the newer variation, the revamped variation, I really wanted to try it. I really wanted to see what the fuck they added to make it new and fresh, right? Yeah, so yeah, maybe you'll see it on my channel, depending on if I get enough support to where I can, drop that and show you guys how I like to play Pokemon. It all just depends. Yeah. But yeah, see these, I'm literally, I told you guys again before, but I'll say it again. I'm hunting for these doors because monsters like this is why I do that. These guys tend to be a pain in the ass every single time, and that's kind of what I am looking for. I'm looking for a challenge. Alright, that was kind of strange, but hey, you know what? Fuck it, we ball type shit, you know? Let's see what he's weak against. Yeah, well, that didn't poison, but that's quite alright. That's quite okay. Let's see if he likes being zapped. I mean, 116 isn't bad, but normally I want to see at least 150 on the magic skill, the magic abilities. That tells me that at least if nothing works, I can kind of just stomp him down with magic until, I get a desired result, right? Since he seems kind of he has a good defense, it makes me a little nervous. Makes me feel like this is going to be a little bit of a longer battle. But again, so long as I don't get O-code, I don't mind. I don't mind. Yeah. But yeah, just trying to figure out what this guy's weakness is my big objective right now, because I know I'm gonna find this guy probably more again. So yeah, just trying to figure out, how to make this fight easier. I get a shock here too, which is fucking great. You always want to see it. You love to see it. It just guarantees me another safe round without having to worry about getting blown up. Just trying really hard not to make too many mistakes. Again, I don't like resetting and having to do fights over again, especially in this scenario where it's not a boss, it's just a regular monster. But look at the effect of the attack, bro. It's so fucking cool. I expect nothing less from a guy that looks like he dispels what he is for a living. You know what I'm saying? I tried to hit him with a double whammy, and it just did not play out in my favor. I was really trying to get that endorphin hit from the insta kills, but it's all good. We're gonna shock him. Shocking, isn't it? But you know what? Just for damage. Come on, Persona. Dun, 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 dun. went for it again. Why? Because I'm a greedy person and I knew it wasn't gonna hit, but you know what? I went for it anyway. I wonder if there's a way to where you can make it to where those insta kills hit more or more easily. Like you increase your accuracy rate to make it like hit easier, but I'm not quite sure. Damn, my dog is bobbing and weaving on them hoes. You know what I'm saying? He's like, nah, man. Nah. Yeah, now I'm gonna increase that likelihood of dodge too. That dodge got me inspired. Persona. I wonder if the game Persona was made off the same concept or the equally same idea as Berserk. Berserk was made, like, if you guys don't know what Berserk is, you should definitely check out that manga. That manga is fire as fuck. But yeah, like Berserk was basically made off of like the mangaka's depression and like negative aspects of the world, low key. So I wonder if Persona is the same. Dang, you see what I was talking about? The Okos, bro, like they don't fuck around. This nigga right here, he don't fuck around, boy. You fuck around, get cut up. See, no, I'm not trying to heal like my dog. So far, like when stuff like this happens, my biggest goal is just to like focus on bringing back my medic. Right, my medic will keep me alive regardless of how bad the situation gets, and I can just kind of keep cycling from there, right? I definitely have a strategy, right? And it does not take that long to implement, right? It's just about surviving at this point. The dodges and the blocks are coming in handy, and that poison is fucking gnarly, bro. I love it. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna heal. Why? Because I can. My idea is to get everybody up before I end the battle, so I don't have to waste items. Again, like, because I know the fall is coming, I kind of just want to save all my healing just in case I run into a boss that's a little bit more challenging than what I expect. But yeah, he's done and dusted, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm kind of trying to think of what I should call this playthrough. Should I call it putting on the mask? Because the personas are different personalities or different masks that the user of their persona has to put on in order to wield their power, right? So would calling the series the Masked Playthrough be a good idea or nah? Let me know. Let me know what you think I should call this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not quite sure. I mean, you know, it all depends on if this gets enough support and all that shit. But y'all get what I'm saying. Y'all get what I'm saying. Show support, you know, and I'll always drop another video. I'm trying to, since I'm not playing Street Fighter right now, I don't see myself playing or at least dropping a video on Street Fighter in the foreseeable future. I'm just trying to figure out what games I do want to drop videos on, and I'm just going back to those kind of solo player games that I enjoy playing. Like, again, I'm thinking about dropping Red Dead 2, but again, it's gonna kind of be like the Persona video. You guys are gonna just get dropped in the middle of what I'm doing already, and like, I don't know, you guys might just have to hold that shit. I don't know. Like, there's another game, right, that I like to play, and it's another solo game, but it has like an online function. It's called Saints Row. It's the first Saints Row game I've ever played, right? And honestly, it's a fucking blast, right? But I think it's maybe like 3 years old. So I don't know if there are any people actually on the online scene. So I'm kind of curious to find out, especially when I logged on like 2 days ago. and I saw all the like the DLC and all the new stuff that they threw in, heists and shit. Like, I'm curious on it. It's just, again, like, you know, potential other videos, right? If you guys like these kind of playthrough videos, right? Just show enough support in these ones, and even if you don't like this one, it might support the next one, you know? I generally just want to get another adventure game to where I can increase my Adventure Time series. I feel like that would be fucking awesome. And I say that, right, and I think of the video game award, or not awards, but reveals that have happened in the past couple of days, and the PC one kind of let me down low key. Like, there's nothing too crazy coming out for PC, in my opinion. I think there was like maybe one or two, but like, I just, like, that's about it. I was playing Borderlands again, and I'm thinking to myself, why did I, like, what? Like, I missed the appeal. You know what I'm saying? I do still want to try out the Dungeons and Dragons equivalent to Borderlands, just to see if it's better, but because, like, obviously Dungeons and Dragons, magic and sorcery, that's kind of more my shtick anyway, so I don't know, maybe I'll enjoy that one more than the future dystopian Volt hijacker guy and all that jazz. Maybe I'll enjoy it a little bit more than that one anyway. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. You know he into some weird ass shit, man. Like, okay, so who is the monster? Is it the thing that he's attached to, or is it the guy being strapped in? You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is like Quagmire when he's having too much of a good time. You know what I'm saying? He's just like I think of the episode where his sister comes into town and they walk in on him, and his sister's boyfriend's like an abusive asshole, right? And near the end of the show, they have to fight each other because Glenn doesn't like how he treats his sister, obviously, and the guy's just a complete douchebag. So, you know, they fight for, in my opinion, what is a good reason. And the guy chokes out Glenn, right? And he thinks he like choked Glenn to death, right? And Glenn gets up and he's like, I choke myself every night, you ass. And he beats the shit out the dude from behind, you know? And I'm just kind of like, damn, bro. Like, damn, bro, you a freak for that. For real, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was a weird flex on God, you know what I'm saying? But it pulled through for him. Trying to figure out what is this motherfucker weak against. See, again, I'm always hesitant to use dark magic on purple stuff because purple in my mind equals dark, so I don't want to heal them on accident. He's resistant to lightning, which is interesting, right?
In this situation.
I like the music in this game too, because it's like, I feel like I'm in like a permanent jazz club. Like, the game is themed in a jazz club, so it's all real relaxed, like chill vibe, right? But honestly, I wish they would turn up on the music, you know what I'm saying? Like low key, like it don't have to be something like chill all the time, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could turn up with some heavy metal, you know what I'm saying? Like something to really, like, you feel it more in the heat of the battle, you know what I'm saying? If the music like reflects the vibe, you feel me? Like for instance, when I almost got Oko, right, I was like, damn, bro, that's kind of stressful, right? Now imagine all of a sudden you just hear some heavy metal shit just start playing, and you're like, all right, now I gotta turn up or I'm fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit right there would be pretty lit. But again, like, or like just different music in general. Like, I've heard the same song so many times. Like, when I was like playing this game nonstop, I promise you, I was like, I would hear the song in my dreams. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just all of a sudden, oh yeah, I'm like, dude, fuck. Like, I wake up and it's just like, what the hell? What the hell, y'all?
Hey, doesn't that chap...
I had to listen to my own music for like an hour just to get it out. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy shit.
Spotted. Let's take him down. Enemy spotted. Let's take him down.
Enemy spotted. But they're too weak. Oh, look, another boss. And it's a white bull. It's kind of nice. Kind of interesting looking. I ain't gonna lie to you. See, yeah, I'm like assessing my team, because again, we're getting kind of low here. We're getting kind of low. Health isn't that big of an issue. It's just the SP. SP is hard to come by, and when you're out, you can be putting yourself in a pickle. I feel like SP in this game is more important than health, which is a crazy statement to say, especially because health can be SP too, depending on if you're a physical attack build or not, you know? I just want to say, anyone who's been living in like LA in like this tumultuous time, my heart goes out to you, man. Like, some crazy shit going on out there, man. And for me personally, like, in my state, right, you can't drive without a license, without losing, or you can't drive without insurance without losing your license, right? And to see people being able to burn cars and ruin buildings and fuck up cops with rocks and not get arrested, it's kind of fucked up. Like, it's kind of fucked up. I really hope that this can be fixed. Though I did call it when the election was starting, and they were doing a bunch. The Biden administration, the auto administration, was really popping off because they obviously knew that they were trying to set up for something, right? I called it when I saw it, and the fact that it's happening in real time now is making me really angry. I hope that the indigenous Americans can unite to prevent something more catastrophic from happening. That's all I'm going to say. As my healer dies, so does this conversation. So, you know the plan. I got to keep her up. When she dies, my whole team is more susceptible to getting fucked up. So, we're not going to let that happen. We're not going to let that happen at all.
One step at a time. Let's go.
My heart goes out to all the states that have been struggling due to what the aftermath of that administration has done. And I hope that we can become something beautiful once again. That's all I'm going to say. See, look at her coming in handy. It's like I have 3 healers.
In this situation,
Let's go. Now let's see if we can blow this big motherfucker away. 67, don't like seeing it. Not gonna lie, don't like it. Nope. Again, I'm trying to mow over. Am I gonna poison this dude? Do I just try to stab him? Like, it's not a simple task, right? We opt for the poison. Poison does giga damage too if it lands. I've seen off of one poison tick do 400 plus, so it's is a pretty good thing to go for, especially if it lands. Let's see if this hurts. Oh, and he deflects physical. Luckily, I block it, so now I know, right? Gotta increase the invasion because I feel like this fight's gonna take a minute. Obviously, his defense is really high, right? So, just trying to beat the bull into submission. This isn't his labyrinth. It's mine. You know, he's stuck in here with me. That's I said I was gonna let that conversation die, so I will. I was gonna tie it back in, but again, bro, a block and a miss. Love to see it. I love to see it. My butler died, and you know that's unfortunate. But again, you know what I'm saying. He instilled the miss increase, and he didn't use it. Kind of weird. Kind of weird, champ. That didn't poison. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Again, I got 2 ways to apply poison, and I just need one of them more. You feel me? 73. At least she hit a little higher that time. I'm out of ESP or SP. ESP. I'm not psychic. Bro, at least all of his shit's reverting, right? And then he does this again. Oh, brother. Do I try to go for the poison again? It's my question. Do I do an arrow rain? What am I gonna opt into? I really want to get rid of that coffin, bro. I don't even use it. I really don't. I have another persona that has a resistance to fear other than that one, so I don't really need it. That's really why I had him to begin with, was to keep the resistance to fear going. Because again, like, the more resistances you can kind of cycle off of while you cycle into another persona is kind of like, in my opinion, clutch. Imagine you fight an enemy and the enemy's main form of attack heals you. I just feel like that's so ironic. And I try to, like, kind of play off that. It's like a pleasant surprise when you get, like, randomly bombarded with an attack that, like, may kill your team, but your main character is resistant to, you know? Like, you see how I block light attacks? It kind of just makes the character way more viable, in my opinion. Again, gotta focus my healer first. Why? Because she is the most important. She is the president. I like the way my team is set up, right? Is she's kind of like the president. I'm kind of like her royal guard or the vanguard, depending on how you see it. And you know, I got my grunts. They follow my orders and they kill what I tell them to kill. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it goes. They fill out that supportive role in other instances, like the increased evasion, or to imply whatever other status elements I want to imply. And then, you know what? I run my game, you know? I run my game. Does this freeze him? Yes? No? Wow. Oh my god, I actually have ESP. I actually have ESP. That's insane. That freeze is clutch too, because now I can get a heal off, right? I get a heal off here. Free heal. Yes, yes, yes. We love to see it. We love to see it. We're here. We're here. We almost died. We almost lost that, guys. It was very close. It's still really close. It's still really touch and go. But that freeze just guarantees that I have more time, right? And in this game, your time is either on your side or on theirs. And right now, it's looking like it's on mine. You know, I will, because I think of Pokemon, right? And then all of a sudden I think, why doesn't Persona have, like, battles with, like, their player online? Like, with players online, right? Like, you just pick, like, you don't even have to pick, like, a team of 4. You could just pick your main guy, right? And go in with, like, say like a set of persona that could be like locked to the amount that you play in game, right? And you guys just battle your personas, right? Would that be interesting, or is that kind of lame? Because it could play out kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their turn. You have your turn to play to run your strat, and then like after your turn ends, you know what I'm saying? Unless you can like what's the word? Like you stun, and then they get to roll to see if they unstun. If they don't, you know, again you get to run your turn again because they got stunned. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of if it just starts feeling like Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. What category is Pokemon under? Strategy, adventure? Now that I made that comparison, I can't unsee it. That's probably why I like this game, because it reminded me of Pokemon with like a better story. I'm not gonna lie too, like I feel like the best Pokemon story was with Team Magma and Team Aqua, with Kyogre and Groudon and Rayquaza, and the whole Giovanni and Team Rocket. I feel like those are like the two best. Team Rocket made a whole new Pokemon. They made Mewtwo. You know what I'm saying? They cloned Mew and made Mewtwo. That's fucking savage. I haven't seen anyone do that in Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? And then in the Kyogre and Groudon, you know what I'm saying? You start that's where you start entering that god territory and space. That's where both of those came into play, right? With Kyogre, Groudon, and what's his name? Rayquaza. Rayquaza is the protector of the skies, right? And then you got Deoxys, which was an alien. I think that was like the first alien in the game, unless you're counting Chansey. I think they said Chansey came from the moon or some shit. But yeah, what do you guys think? What was your favorite Pokemon era? You know what I'm saying? Not talking about starters. I'm talking strictly story. I'm talking strictly story and Pokemon, if you want to, because I feel like the Pokemon were really integral to the story. Like, again, the legendaries really add to the mythos and really create the story to what it is, right? So, what is y'all's favorite Pokemon, Pokemon story, Pokemon time, Pokemon genre, right? Let me know. Comments below. Just put down the two legendaries or the game that it was based off of, or the game that it created. Y'all know what I'm saying. Yeah, we out here. 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 More armor to either sell or sell. Excuse me, let's sneeze. Yeah. Obviously, some doors need keys to open, and luckily I had the key. Haha, Excelsior. Not gonna lie though, my team is looking kinda disheveled, so I might just try to run my offense on one monster, and then, you know, that might be the end of it. Again, I have no SP. I have no SP, so that means my dog is going to be subjugated to only doing physical attacks. I'm lucky. I found one other SP item, so, you know what I mean? We're just going to have to, do what it do. Just do what it do. But it's I got something for him. I got something for him. You know, I always bring something for him. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't think I got something for him. Oh, look. We fought this, too. I don't believe we found the weakness to him, though, which is unfortunate. But he's by himself, so this should be easy. I think when they're in groups... Oh, shit. He's in a group. And the niggas he's with, bro, they bring damage, bro. I'm telling you, these niggas right here, they don't fuck around, bro. These niggas, man, these niggas in them cloaks, bro. These niggas mad damage. You see that? He impervious to physical attacks. How you impervious to physical attacks and you a tangible thing? How that even possible, bro? My dog is already getting fucking murdered. He's obviously a light monster, right? And his posse is probably all dark. So this means one of two things. It either means I am not gonna do anything to him, or I'm going to haphazardly find the one thing that's going to win me the game, or I'm gonna get a crit and get lucky. I'm hoping for finding the answer. Genuinely, I think wind and maybe fire might be the key, but I don't know. I digress. Do I opt for fire here? I could also see myself doing wind. I think wind right now is my strongest element, just because of the persona I have. There's only one persona that I know that I have that does severe damage, and it's for the wind attribute. Unfortunate, but it is what it is, right? I do the divine magic just to see how much damage it does, and it does dog shit. So maybe I go for poison here. Oh right, I don't have SP, so it's like we're just gonna have to stick with the physical attacks. And you see how he's starting to spell shit. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. What's he trying to spell? It start with a D, right? And I don't think he's trying to spell duck. Okay, I think he's trying to fuck me, okay? And I don't agree, okay? I don't agree. I'm not trying to get fucked. I do the fucking. Alright, but like, y'all know what it is. We are just trying to kill this man as fast as fucking possible, because he's trying to, in a battle, if your opponent tries to start spelling words out to you, you might be in trouble, okay? I immediately had Yu-Gi-Oh flashbacks. There are a set of cards out there that spell, like, just plain thinking Exodia. You get all them cards out, and all of a sudden you insta win the game. There are another set of cards that if you get all the trap cards out in a specific row, you instantly win the game. I'm not trying to see if he gets the word fucking duck and instantly wins the game. Obviously, it's not the word duck, it's death, and we're not trying to see what happens when he spells death out, okay? We're not gonna see it. I don't want to see it. Not yet. Not right now, not ever. I go for this because I feel like this is the only thing that works, and it's nerve-wracking. I'm getting nervous. Please crit. And it doesn't crit, and it does doo-doo for damage. Help! Help me! Help me hang these streamers. I'm trying to start a party, and you can't start a party without streamers. What show did I get that from? Who knows? It's very obvious. Shocking, isn't it? Oh my god. Oh my god. That damage is insane. Insane in the membrane. That shit's insane. Luckily, my healing is fucking fire. Dodge. Fuck. Fuck. They are trying to kill my healer. And I will not stand for it. It's just, what do I hit these motherfuckers with that'll actually do damage? I don't know. I don't know. So at this point, I'm thinking about going crazy with ailments. Just poisoning them all, and hopefully that solves all my problems. I haven't hit them with fire, so let's go with fire. I don't... Oh, it's like 60 damage, but again, at this stage in the game, 60 damage ain't shit. It is not shit. I'm hoping this is a weakness, because he's light, and it does not look like that's the case. Fuck. 222 damage off of a special is ass. Their defense must be so good. And they reduce my offense. Dear God. There are ways for me to remove it, but just like, do I really want to waste a turn to debuff? You know what I'm saying? Do I really want to waste a turn to debuff? Ooh, we got a crit. Now, you hear him? Please work. He's as stressed as I am. What the fuck? Ah, shit. Not my healer. Now, you know what I'm gonna do? I gotta get her ass back up to dance, man. She's what keeps the party alive. And I kinda need the party to stay alive. Yes. I am nervous. That is me. Nervous. I did the light, and I'm regretting it instantly. I knew that it wasn't gonna do shit, and I'm like desperate plea. We're gonna revive. We're gonna revive, hopefully, and get a heal off and start running the game plan again. This is a random ass question. What's your guys' favorite thing to eat with peanut butter? For me, I would have to argue peanut butter on toast is probably sinfully good. Like, I could eat that all day and just be happy with it. I could, like, it doesn't even just have to be bread. It could be a bagel. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter, bro. And like, put a 2 in the comments if you like eating peanut butter with the peanuts in it. If you do, in my opinion, there's nothing wrong with it. You're just weird. Like, it's just a strange flex. It's a strange flex. It's like I can't say it's on the same level of eating chocolate with chocolate, because that shit's just fucking delicious. But like, it's like you like crunchy in that shit, nigga. You like kind of crunch in that shit, nigga. Like, I don't know. It's a game changer. It's like, but if it was like chocolate and peanut butter, like peanut butter, but you have chocolate like chips in the peanut butter, bro, I think that would be fucking fire. But peanut butter, and then you got peanuts in the peanut, like, I don't know, man. It's just a weird flex, bro. It's like you trying to kill somebody with all them peanuts, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like literally, half my team is dying right now, and it's because they have too much peanuts in that goddamn peanut butter. You feel me? With that crunchy ass peanut butter. Oh my god. And then the peanuts get stuck in your teeth. Like, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Let's see if we can make a comeback. Right now, it's looking a little dicey. I'm trying to make it out. Yep, bullet rain. We're gonna make it rain. I'm hoping for a crit. Oh, and we found a weakness, guys. We found a weakness. Thank you. Ah, I like to thank my mama. I like to thank the Academy for absolutely fucking nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now hold these arrows. Yeah. Oh, I'm hoping for 300 damage. 300 damage. Come on. Give it to me. 300 damage. 397. We'll take it every time. We'll take it every fucking time. Ooh, don't kill me. Oh my fucking god. Dude. This is... I deflect dark. That is why I live. Again, learn your magic, man. Pokemon saved my ass in this, because I was like, dark bounces off me now. I am safe from Oko. You know what I'm saying? That insta kill is deadly. I get the weakness off, so I can guarantee my next turn. My next turn, I have to bring up my healer. I have to do this. There's no other option. I could switch my persona out, but I don't think I can switch my persona out in this instance, but I get my healer up irregardless, and now me and my healer can literally just mop. Just gotta miss this. Oh my god, we actually get fucking murdered. God damn it. But you know what? We cannot end this run off on an L. I have to come back for that ass. But this time, I'm coming back with something more dangerous than any weapon ever created. I'm coming back with knowledge. So we are going to eradicate the opposition with our knowledge. bro. It's like half the battle has already been decided, right? I just gotta figure out how do I get the centerpiece to crumble with the support beams that they placed around it, right? I don't have to act immediately. I just need to figure out how to weaken the main problem. And the main problem is that nigga in the middle. I already figured out his posse's weakness. It's not even that big of a deal anymore. It's just the nigga in the middle now. Do I make it rain on him? Do I make it rain on him right now is a real question. Yes, I do. Why? Because I'm fucking sick of it. This nigga already killed me once. I'm not trying to see what it looks like when they spell death. Okay? I'm not trying to see it. Yo, we making it hail on these hoes. That's when you throw quarters at strippers, if you're curious. Making it hail on these hoes. It don't even have to be quarters. It could be dimes. You could be real stingy. Sorry, that's a joke. That's a joke. These are jokes. Ooh. Now you know what it is. We jump them. We jump them. That was a lucky crit. That crit, we take those. We take those. That felt pretty nice. That felt very nice. You know what I'm saying? Defense up because they scared, and I see it. They only at DE, and you know what? The DE ain't gonna save you. The DE ain't gonna save you. Oh, is this shocking? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty shocking. It's pretty shocking. Two of them. Hey, his posse almost dead. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I would make a reference to what I always make the reference to, but I'm not sponsored by them. So, fuck it. Gotta remember, not sponsored, don't plug. Oh yeah, we're cutting it up. Oh, killed one. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. I feel like I should just focus my efforts on the nigga in the center now, but who knows what I do. Oh, I drop a little bit of divine magic on him. Doesn't do any damage, and I'm like severely disappointed in myself that I decided to do that. But again, what are you gonna do? For some reason, when I said that, I wanted to say, what are you gonna do for a Klondike bar? But you know what I'm saying? I haven't seen that commercial in ages. I wonder if they even sell Klondike bars anymore. Oh yeah, let's go for the poison. Come on, poison. Let's go poison. Damn it. I can't even double layer the attempt. Sucks. Honestly, right now I'm praying for a crit. I am praying for a crit. I am praying for a crit. I do not want to see what it look like when this guy. See, look. He's trying to scream for the DEA. And I'm telling you right now, the DEA ain't coming to help you. They busy. They got their hands full right now. You're going to have to hold this. Hiya! Shoot him up! Hold this shit. I'm hoping for a 300 again. Come on, 300. Ah, 141. This isn't looking good. I feel like I'm gonna have to restart this fight again. Trying to culminate my thoughts into one attack, and you know what? Right now, like every element does shit for damage. I feel like physical attacks aren't really gonna help here either. So it's like it's a war of nutrition at this point. Do I want to try and hit him with something physical and he dodges it? I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. Why did you dodge that? Why can't you just get hit, bro? Just get hit, bro. Why did he dodge that? Like, what? Look at the 0 damage. 133 off a special is ass. It's ass. What the fuck? But again, this is kind of like my dog's weakness, so I can't be too mad. Don't kill my dog. He gave my dog a concussion, man. This guy's a dog hater. Fuck. Look, I can't do nothing with this nigga, man.
One step at a time.
I can't do nothing with this nigga, man.
Better use this.
Alright, again, gotta keep the main people alive. You know what I'm saying? If I can't do nothing with them, you know what? Y'all are just gonna be thrown in that support role mad fast, bro. But hey, my healer coming through. I literally gotta kill this nigga real fast before he kill my dog again. Cause if he kill my dog, it might just be curtains. He might just start OHKOing off that. You know what I'm saying? He get momentum and then he just never stops. Hey, you better leave my dog alone, bro. You're already having a hard time, bro. You better leave my dog alone. And he missed my dog. God bless it.
Who's gonna win this?
Bro, and see, I'm thinking he's about to crit because he uppercutted. Fuck, no. Fuck you, me. God damn it, 70 damage. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? I want to kind of just play with Thor here. Because maybe Thor could lead me to prosperity, but who knows what I pick. I have a lot of really great options. A lot of personas that I almost said. I was thinking Pokemon for some reason. They will start with P. I have a lot of personas that do pretty good damage. I don't know why I decided to go light there. I am throwing. I am actually throwing in real time. It's unreal. All them eyes are staring at me. Oh my lord. Please. Oh my god. All it has to do is hit me once with an OHKO and I die. This is like this again. I can only. It's rolling the dice, bro. I'm rolling the dice. Come on, 20. Come on, D20. Come on, D20. I'm fucking missing every time, and I'm like, fuck. He's gonna insta kill me off a 1+8 move, and I'm gonna fucking melt. Oh shit. Come on, RNGesus. Come on, RNGesus. I'm probably gonna get rid of this persona, to be honest, because this persona kind of outlived its usefulness, if that makes any sense. Like, I just have personas now that do better light damage. I have like so many personas that do like electricity. Like, I have better personas that do long range. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just like I don't need them as much anymore. But like again, it's like if I switch them out or if I use them for fusion material and I don't get anything of value, it's kind of just like a waste. And I'd rather keep the persona, and I have to use another persona to fuse him. So it's like, which two personas am I willing to lose? Haha, hee hee. That Oracle healing SP was kind of clutch. No fucking way did he get the insta kill. No fucking way, man. Oh, hell no. What did I say before? We are not leaving until we fuck this dude up. Like, I said it once before, and I'll say it again. It's like RNG. I'm rolling D20. I need this D20. I need it I just need it, man. I need to get this D20 going. No holds bar. No holds bar. I know the weaknesses. I'm going to implement all the weaknesses in one foul swoop. He's bullying my dog. Why? Because he is a cunt bag. I'm just just surprised, baffled, confused that I'm here again. I thought that one was the run and it was gonna be over and I would be saying sayonara. But no. No. No, I did say sayonara, but I was right back like I never, back on the set like I never left. I'm trying to get the crown before he lay me to rest. You know what I'm saying? Shoot him again. Shoot him. Shoot her! I wonder if I just bullet rain the fuck out these niggas right now. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Hold all that shit. Hold all that shit. Unfortunately, I didn't get a crit on the center guy. That would have been kind of nice. That crit on the center guy in the second run, I was like, yeah, this is the move, man. This is the move. Nice. Now, do I go for the chainsaw? Yes, I do. Let's see how much this does and if I kill both of them. Alright, it looks like I killed both of them. I did not get the crit on the center guy, but that's fine. We got a crit somewhere else. Oh, that missed. Dear God, and then he gets a defense up. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Definitely gotta keep my health up. Definitely gotta keep my defense up. I'm not trying to see what it's like dying a third time. What's next? Trying to figure out what to do with this guy, because again, just shooting him with arrows isn't gonna really solve anything. His defense is up, so I'm probably gonna do like 50 damage per move. If I go... There's this one guy that has a sword that I use. If you notice, a lot of the personas I have swords, but one of the personas I have specifically only does physical damage, and I can boost the next physical damage attack to do double, right? For one person. So I'm thinking maybe I go for that here, but the way he is dodging physical attacks right now does not distill me with confidence. He just murdered. What does this guy have against my dog, bro? I just want to know. I just want to know. He's calling for the DEA again. And honestly, fuck this guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just... But yeah, you know what I'm saying? My hands are sweaty. My knees are weak, and I'm thinking about spaghetti. But on the surface, I'm calm and ready to eat a sandwich. But I keep on forgetting I don't have bread. But anyway, he's 58 damage, man. 58 damage. We got the revive off. Genuinely don't know why I even revived the dog if he doesn't have any SP, but maybe because in the last fight, if you guys remember, I did get SP from my Oracle, so maybe I stall for the Oracle and then just mollywop him with spells until he dies. Maybe that's the plan, but you know, I don't know. I'm thinking I stick with Siegfried, right? Yes. I get the attack boost. And I want to see if I can't split this dude in half. Oh, and I get a crit. A lucky crit. Let's go. Let's go. We love to see it. We love to see it. Wow. 184. Again, it's not the best, especially when you jump somebody. It tends to be in like the close to the 500 range, but well, for me anyway. So to get 180 off that defense buff must go dummy. That defense buff is actually probably keeping him alive right now. It's unfortunate too, because I feel like Like I'm gonna obviously attack him with a physical attack by next turn, right? And that's just not gonna. It's not gonna do. It's not gonna do as much damage as it should. Yeah, it barely does 100 damage. So if I didn't do that, it would have done 52. His defense is just really good right now. 16. That hard 16 is making me kind of mad. Oh my god. I do not like it. I do not like it. Right now it's looking a little spooky. You might have to hold your dookie because it's about to get spooky. We're in spooky territory now, guys. Okay, so bonus points if you understand where that reference came from. That was a good cartoon too. I know the Americans that will stumble upon this video will instantly know where it came from, maybe, depending on how much television they watched, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how common it is to find really popular shows and themes from shows, or like sketches from shows in your like day-to-day life if you don't watch a lot of TV. Like for me, for instance, I don't watch a lot of TV now anymore. I barely watch any movies either. I tend to watch only the newly released scary movies. One, because it's my favorite genre of movies. Two, because they're fucking great. If you haven't seen the newest Final Destination, I would suggest checking it out. It was phenomenal. It wasn't even scary. It's just the anticipation, like that, like you know it's gonna happen. You're just like, oh, rip the band-aid off. Just do it, and then you see it happen. And you're like, oh fuck. I don't know, man. I like the shit. Please don't kill my entire team. Oh, we live it, guys. We lived it. Please stun this man. But we lived to the Oracle. So y'all know what this means, right? It means come back. It means it's a comeback time. It's a comeback time. Maybe not. It didn't heal or give me a SP. We're fucked. Oh no. What? No, wait. 2k damage. We'll take it. 500. 500 was way more than what we got last time. Last time was like 157. Siegfried, please. Oh my god, Siegfried, please. Oh my. Oh no. Please don't kill. Oh my Jesus. We're alive. We're alive. Oh, thank God. That was a freaking nail biter, guys. Holy moly, this game is actually quite entertaining. A little bit of a nail biter near the end, but fuck it, we ball, we live. We lived. That's the important part. We lived, right? And, you know, now we're getting to basically near the end of the video, and all I can say is, again, if you liked this video and you want to see more of it, like, comment, subscribe. I'm probably gonna do another one of these videos, even if it doesn't get enough likes, just the continuation, just to show you guys where I'm going. And yeah, I mean, that's about it. Y'all have a great day, and God bless America.